We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the New York Giants. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from FedEx Field. From the 6. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
White down. Blue 80. Easy, kill.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. That'll be caught. It's Toney. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 43 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Guard Tokyo. Mike 38. Mike 38. Mike 38. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we see James. He will not return it. And they'll bring it out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Waiting. Two times. Hey, Ford, Tokyo. Sevens and Mike.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. throw, but incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
93.
Shotgun now for Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Carr going to go on 4th down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Carr now on 1st down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Now Carr. Touchdown Giants. Hunter Henry. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before, Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
48's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Giants.
29. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey, we gotta get to the ball.
Carr now on first down. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. 21-0 our score after one. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Express. He don't want it. Mike 48. Mike 48. Express. It's the pass.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He completes it to Henry. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. He'll try again, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Giants 28, Washington 0. Tyler Bass sets the kickoff.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Wentz. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, Wentz. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll run again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Express. Stay at home. Stay at home. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 48.
On first down, Carr. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You don't want none. Hey, 734. Check 48's the mic. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 48's mic. 48's. There we go.
Now Carr. And this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
3 down. Kill. 3 down. Hey, alert 48.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down. 6-18. Check 48's the mic.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
93.
Carr going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
I don't even know why this team showed up. 5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Our time. It's our time. 52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Washington 7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's got his man on the crossing route. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.